Welcome to this deep dive. We're looking at how to navigate, well, the pretty unpredictable business world we're all in. You know how the usual ways of analyzing things, those traditional linear methods, they often just fall short. They seem to struggle with markets shifting all the time and these really intricate situations where, well, what you observe is kind of ambiguous or even inconsistent.
Exactly. It's like you said, trying to see through fog. And that's precisely why we're digging into a really powerful analytical tool today. It's called fuzzy set qualitative comparative analysis, or fsQCA for short.
fsQCA.
Okay.
Yeah. It's what they call an asymmetrical technique. Comes out of complexity theory, and it's really designed to better predict and explain what's actually happening in business. And what we're drawing on today is this huge review, massive, over 1,000 academic articles, 11,155 actually all applying this method.
Wow, 11,155. Okay, so let's unpack that. Most of us know the usual stats, regression models, that kind of thing. What makes fsQCA so different? What's its edge? Well, its edge, its superpower, really, is that it just embraces complexity head on. So unlike your typical regression looking for straight lines, fsQCA uses Boolean algebra. It takes they call it a configurational approach.
Configurational.
Yeah, meaning it focuses on how combinations of things, specific mixes of factors, lead to an outcome, not just one factor causing one effect in isolation. And what's really cool is how it brings out truths the other methods tend to miss.
Like what? What kind of truths are we talking about?
Okay, well, for instance, it's really good at spotting equifinality.
Equifinality meaning?
Meaning there isn't just one path to success. There can be multiple, equally good ways to get to the same outcome. Think about, say, two startups. One might win through really aggressive marketing, right? The other might get there with just amazing product engineering. Both succeed. fsQCA helps map out those different valid routes.
Oh, okay.
Multiple paths.
Exactly. And it also highlights conjunctural causation. That's where the effect depends entirely on how different factors are combined, coupled together. So it's not just having a good product or having good sales.
Right. It's the specific mix, the interaction between them, like baking. You need the right ingredients, sure. But getting the temperature right, the mixing order, that's crucial for the final cake.
The recipe, not just the ingredients. That makes a lot more sense for the complexity we see today. So where is this already having a real impact in business?
Well, this big review, it flagged 3 major areas where fsQCA is really providing some crucial insights. First, leadership and strategic management. It's changing how we see innovation.
How so?
Instead of just saying, strong leaders drive innovation, fsQCA shows it's often a combination, maybe visionary leadership plus a really decentralized way of making decisions. That kind of nuance, it's a game changer.
Okay, combination again. Makes sense. What's second?
Second is corporate social responsibility and culture. CSR. It looks at how the cultural details and the CSR stuff work together to hit business goals, often in surprising ways. Yeah, like it's shown that just having CSR programs isn't the point. It's how they mesh with the company culture. Say, a culture where employees feel empowered, combined with transparent reporting on the CSR, that specific mix can boost profits long term, something a simpler analysis might miss.
Interesting. And the third area?
Third is innovation and entrepreneurship, super relevant. fsQCA is giving insights on everything from startup survival, getting venture funding, right through to tech innovation.
Okay, give me an example there. Startups, maybe.
Sure. For a startup to really thrive, it's often not just the great idea, right? Or the funding. Success might hinge on a specific combo of the founder's experience, getting customer feedback early and often, A&D having the right strategic partners. It sees the whole picture. It's even helping figure out how to make things better for, say, female entrepreneurs. Identifying the exact mix of mentorship, network access, flexible work policies that seems to lead to higher success rates.
That's really powerful stuff. Moving beyond just correlations too, like the actual causal recipes. So where does this go next? What's on the horizon for this research, the promising avenues?
Yeah, the review pointed to several key emerging themes, areas where fsQCA could be groundbreaking, things like open innovation and co-opetition, businesses competing and cooperating, also motivation and strategy for product innovation. And really interestingly, customer engagement and EWAM on social media, electronic word of mouth, plus tourism and culture.
Okay, that social media one Customer engagement and word of mouth. That feels incredibly relevant right now. What can fsQCA tell us there?
Oh, absolutely. So instead of just asking, do good reviews boost sales, fsQCA could identify the specific combination of things. Maybe it's influencer posts plus really fast customer service responses plus an active online community, how that specific mix works together to create that powerful EWAM that drives growth.
Unpacking the recipe for going viral, maybe, not just listing the ingredients.
Exactly that. It's the configuration.
This whole deep dive really hammers home that trying to predict success in this DVUCA world, disruptive, volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous, it really needs a new way of looking, a new lens.
It does, and connecting this back, for you listening, it really means moving past simple cause and effect thinking. The real power of fsQCA is asking these asymmetrical questions. Questions like, are there different patterns, different recipes that show up again and again leading to the same outcome? Or maybe what things are absolutely necessary and which combinations are sufficient to get the result we want?
So, a final thought maybe. In your own field, your own challenges, what complex problems could be understood better? Not by looking for that single magic bullet solution, but by exploring the precise combinations, the specific recipes that lead to success, or maybe even lead to failure. Something to think about.